Hi there. Thank you so much for agreeing to reschedule this appointment to this evening. I really am grateful. Unfortunately, it became apparent very early today that I was going to fall behind, and I think it's important to keep up with regular appointments. Having taken a look, I can see that it was just for a general checkup, so hopefully I won't keep you here too long this evening. I say this evening. You'll still hear the traffic and the birds and everything like that, but it's certainly kind of, well, off the clock for me anyway. So what I'll do is I'll get everything ready. You get nice and relaxed. Am I okay to be touching around and in your mouth? I'll just be using my regular tools, the mirror, the scraper, just a tap, 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 perhaps a little light. I won't be using my big light this evening. It's been a long day and, well, it hurts my eyes. So, yeah, just get all these ready. Yeah, well, I've just returned from a conference in Zurich, of all places, and the things I learned. You think you know everything and keep up to date with the latest developments, but wow. I learned some mind-altering things, let me tell you. Good for you in the long run. And I also picked up some new products that I'm able to share. Oh, including one now. How about this to begin? So, this looks like the regular mouthwash that we use at the end of checkups, cleanings, things like that. But this one's different. I mean, it's wonderful fruit scent and flavour. And you use it like a regular mouthwash, but instead of spitting it out at the end, you swallow it. And as such, it's to be used at the beginning of the process. It's got wonderful antiseptic properties. Here, take this and have a good drink. Probably drink about half of it. Give it a good swill around, as you would normally, but instead of spitting it out, swallow it. Fantastic. See? Lovely fruit flavour. Who knew? This will take you all the way through to the end. If I do end up doing any cleaning, we can use a regular mouthwash at the end. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do first, standard as with all checkups, is I'm going to put these in your cheek, top and bottom, just to open it up a little, just so I can get a really good look at all of those teeth. Is that okay? Wonderful. So, open nice and wide for me. This first one, bottom on this side. Is that comfortable? You can always give a little wiggle into place if you need to. That's one. Other side at the bottom. Okay, same thing again, same with all four. If you feel them coming loose, let me know. This time up here. Just up the side. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3, good. One more. This side. Open nice and wide for me. Again, just going in the top there. Is that okay? Fantastic. I appreciate that you won't be able to talk particularly well, but please don't worry. So, let's begin by having a little look just with my mirror and the pen light, because as I say, the big light's too bright. So when you're ready, open wide for me and say, Ah, fantastic. So just taking a look. Again, not expecting to find anything out of the ordinary. Because you say you've been looking after your teeth and your mouth very well. Which is good. Well, I'm certainly seeing evidence of that. Mouth open again for me. Let me take a look. This is great. Yeah. Good. Like this for me, if you can. With the... Gosh. They really are wonderful teeth. Because that's the thing about teeth, you see. They don't have to relax that mouth. They don't have to be perfect for you to have the perfect smile. But these are lovely teeth. Okay. Feeling okay? Just let me know if you need me to stop. What I'm going to do now is, just using this implement, just going to tap on your teeth. Just to make sure they're nice and strong, okay? Okay, here we go. This side first, open wide. Wonderful. Okay. So there were some extraordinary keynote speakers in Zurich talking about the future of dentistry. And boy, are we going to be busy. Like it's a busy profession anyway. All at once. Ready? But the amount of work we're going to have to do shortly is nothing short of, wow, it's crazy is what it is. Based on research findings, based on what we now know that we didn't know before. Relax your jaw for a moment. I know it's difficult. But the sheer amount of scientific research, incredible. And it gave us a real insight into the structure of our teeth. It's something that we just didn't know. Open up again. And again, just tapping shouldn't cause any sort of discomfort. And, you know, as well as the biology, we've just learned some incredible things. Almost there. Bottom ones. Open wide for me again. And it really will change the way modern dentistry is done. Wonderful. Again. Not feeling so good. That is my fault, I'm afraid, and I need to apologise for it, but all will become clear very soon. Unfortunately, this isn't a mouthwash. Well, I mean it could be, but it's not. It still smells nice and fruity though, but it's actually a mild paralytic, which is now getting to work, meaning that you can't move particularly well. You certainly can't get up and leave it's important for you to understand why. So I need you to take the time to listen carefully to what I'm going to say so that you understand what I'm about to do. So at this conference, we learned that teeth are indeed biological structures. We understand that. But the keynote speakers went into great detail about how they're also receivers of messages. And to begin with, I thought that's absolutely crazy. What is it you're asking me to buy into here? But then we were shown the evidence. And it's indisputable. From my perspective anyway. Indisputable. We don't know what they are receiving, but it can't be good, can it? And so here's the reality that we are left with. We can't be receivers for some unknown message. We need to remove your teeth. Now, please don't worry, because I am very good at what I do. Once I've removed them all, I can replace them. We can do implants, things like that, all absolutely for free. Because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to protect you from whatever these transmissions are. And so that's what we're going to do right now. All of them are coming out. But this isn't some crazed surgical procedure. I will numb the areas, because even though you can't move, doesn't mean you can't feel. So, but I'm all prepared for it. And then we'll talk afterwards. You know, when you get some feeling back. You've already got the cotton in there. If you don't like needles, look away now. Not everybody does, but this one's quite little. What I'm going to do is just numb up your whole mouth. Okay. Well, let me open your mouth for you. It's fine, don't be scared. Be absolutely fine, and then what we'll do is, when it's all worn off, we can talk about what next. Well, I say we can talk about it. You might not have huge amounts to say, but whatever you want in terms of remedying this is absolutely fine. It might be, do you want dentures instead of implants? And that's absolutely fine. There's another needle coming. Here we go. I'll do whatever. I don't mind. You'll have a beautiful smile before you know it, except you won't be transmitting anymore. Oh, sorry. Anesthetic going everywhere. Let's get it into your gums, where it belongs. There we go. Needles all gone. Needles all gone. The only other thing that you'll be seeing is this, but there's no needle. It's just saline solution. Just to clean everything out at the end. I'm just going to hang on for a moment, just let that get to work. And let you take in everything that I've just said. Can you imagine? I won't let it happen to the world. I simply won't. So we'll start by taking those teeth. I'm sure you understand. I know you can't really tell me, but do you want a mouthful of receivers? No, absolutely not. So, some tools here. This one, for pulling them out. I have a scalpel here as well. Just for cutting into the gums. I can stitch up anything I cut. Remember, this is what I do. I'm not some crazy backstreet hack. You will be fine. But there will be blood, okay? There's going to be. We're removing all of your teeth. Okay. Just tell me, quickly, if you can feel anything. You just blink at me if you can. Feel that? Are you nice and numb? Feel it? Okay, good. Right, here we go. So, try not to think about it. Because before you know it, it'll all be done. Some nice simple motions. And in the top as well. Just, yeah, nice. Yeah, that's all looking wonderful. Put that scalpel down. Don't worry about the blood, it's fine. We will stop it, and that cotton will also sort of help with that. Would you like another? Yeah, I can do a little bit of that. Obviously, if you feel like you're choking or anything like that, just give me some blinks. I'll be keeping an eye. Don't worry. Okay. I want to get to the back first, just to see how we go. Okay, here we go. Into the back. Oh. Come on, I don't want to be here all night. Oh, that kind of broke. But if this is the bit that, stops it receiving, why wouldn't I? Okay. Ready for another? Okay, go. Again, these are breaking. Perhaps your teeth weren't as good as we thought after all. It's okay. It will be okay. I'm just going to keep going. I think the thing to remember is that you might even feel different. They were saying at the keynote speech, patients felt completely different once they'd had all of their teeth removed. I guess it makes sense, right? Yeah. Take some of these from the front. they're all putting up such a fight. No. They're just all breaking. It's no good. That one went over there. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's fine. You're fine. Yeah. Let's carry on. Try and get a couple this time. Okay. This is better. Ay, ay, ay. Let me stop a moment, because as you can see, quite a lot of blood. It's all okay. Yeah, good. Good. It all just comes clean. It's fine. Let's carry on with the tweezers, I think. Going great guns now. Yeah. I'll retrieve your other one because they all get sent off for research. We want to know where they're receiving the transmissions from. No. These ones are coming up much more easily. Good. You're in no pain. I want a little. Ooh. Come on. You're very attached to that one. Getting there now. I hope you're still okay. And I hope that you understand why I'm doing this. Now we're motoring. I have to say, these smaller ones come out way easier. These bigger ones really do put up a fight. Good. Keeping count? You don't need to. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. almost there. Twisting this one out, I'm sorry. Have to go back in for the roots of most of these, but that's fine, it's fine. Okay. One more go. Ooh. Well, there we go. Let me take a little look, okay? Okay, well, yes, little remedial work is necessary. But the worst of it is over. You won't be picking up any transmissions anymore. What I'll do is I will take the cotton out of your mouth because you're going to need new ones. There's a lot of blood. This one first, okay? As I thought. Next one down here. Okay. Up there. Down the bottom as well. I'll replace them in a second. Okay. So, best thing to do now, I guess, is to stitch you up. But no. No, that's not the right thing to do now, is it? Because you're not transmitting anymore. But I am. I'm still receiving. Right. Bear with me. I'll stitch as